I'm Mike Walker.
I'm David Patrick.
We are Dads on Books.
Dads on Books. 2 minutes later. But we are dads on books. We're addicted to books, we sit on books, and we even talk about books.
Welcome to another episode of Dads on Books. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, everybody!
Even though this is the second episode of our year, we have not recorded in this year, and today is January 5th.
So this is our first
2026.
I have to admit something.
What?
I was so proud of myself over the past 4 days. I would write 1/3/26, and I was giddy that here I am, giddy up on January 5th, 26, and I took a note about 30 minutes ago to prepare for today's conversation with you. And I wrote 1/5/25. And about 5 seconds later, I thought, did I? And I looked back and I did. So I've already made my first year mistake here on January 5th.
Good job.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized that Cinco de Mayo last year was awesome because I love numbers.
Okay.
And my favorite number is 5.
Really?
Yeah. So I guess in 2055, which is a mere 30 years from now, maybe?
Can you never say
29. What?
Don't say that again. That's just
okay.
Yeah, that's okay. That's like saying if the
but
wonder
it'll be 55, and I will be so in heaven because it's all 5s.
I hope you're not referring to the fact that you will not be alive on 5/5/55.
I hope not. I hope I'm still alive.
Yeah. So when you said you're in heaven,
I'd just be 80. Oh, I'm in heaven.
I
didn't even know. I was not.
I would like you to join me in heaven. I would like to think I got to heaven, but not in 55, dude. Too soon.
Dude. Yeah, way. I mean, we've got hundreds of years to go recording this.
Before we sleep.
Exactly. And today we are reading Danny and the Dinosaur. Look at that awesome storybook.
Oh my goodness. Where's yours? Where's yours?
I do believe I said recently that I would not be able to find it.
Yes.
And I've proven myself correct again. I could not find it. I could not find it on a bus. I could not find it with Gus. I could not find it here nor there.
You could not find it on a train. You could not find it in the rain.
But I didn't get to say I could not find it in my underwear because that rhymed with whatever I said here and there.
I'm thinking that maybe we just figured out what our next book is.
Hams of Sam's?
I am.
Didn't we do that?
We did Hop on Pop.
Oh,
no,
we did
no,
Hop
no,
on.
No. The other one with the blue goo.
Blue goo. Luke.
Red
and
fish.
Blue
fish. Two
fish, one fish? No.
One of them.
I don't know what it was. Well, I'll fix it in post and make it look like we're really smart.
In other words, you'll leave that entire segment in.
Totally, because we're not.
No, we may look like we're smart, but don't be deceived. We are not.
It's the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, so Danny and the Dinosaur.
Yes, Danny and the Dinosaur.
A very interesting book.
Indeed.
So the story of Danny and the Dinosaur is basically that Danny goes to the museum and is looking at all the stuff, and then sees, he sees far off in the distance, he sees dinosaurs. I believe there were 3 in that picture. And he says, yes, and I'm not looking. So look at that.
I'm going to let y'all look.
And for those of you not looking, there's 3 dinosaurs on the page. 2 are on 2 feet and 1 is on 4 feet. And Danny says something along the lines of, I wish I could play with the dinosaur. And the dinosaur basically says, oh, I wish I could play with you. Da, da, da. And hilarity ensues.
All kinds of fun stuff. Yep. Yeah. So you had mentioned, how about we do Danny and the Dinosaur? And I thought, yes, I love that because I don't think that you knew that I had read it before.
I did not. No.
Right. So
Unless, one caveat, unless the reason I thought that, and I had this thought while I was looking, that I thought I had it was actually not from seeing it at my house, but seeing it at your house.
you're kidding me.
I had that thought. I was like, oh my God, like maybe the reason I can't find it is I don't own it. Maybe it's just at David's house.
But here's what's strange, though. When you mentioned it last week, I thought I better look for it. So I did. And I couldn't find it. I went to all the usual places, the playroom, all the bookshelves. And then I
Narnia.
thought, yes. And dude,
It was there.
it was in Narnia, the very
So
box.
you upchucked it in there?
I did. I said, hey, Mr. Tumnus, I'll be right back. I have to go read a book. And so I got it out of Narnia, and I'd mentioned it to my girls because I know I read it to them a lot, and I had fond memories of it, which is why I put it in Narnia.
Yep.
For those of you who don't know this, Narnia is the attic space off of my daughter's bedroom, and it's a locked door. And about 4 or 5 years ago, I thought, hey, these are some books I want to read to my grandkids if it's meant to be that I'm blessed with grandkids. And I don't want my girls to get rid of the books. I don't want to lose them. So I put some very special books in a box in Narnia, and Danny and the Dinosaur made the cut. So it was fun. It was fun to get it. So did you ever
That's
read it with
awesome.
your girls? I mean, you said you saw it here, but like,
I actually don't know if I did.
mhm.
I mean, I remember the story actually from being a kid.
Okay, so you read it in your childhood.
Yes.
Okay.
So it is a what the heck's that? I can read book.
Okay. Can you read? Is
So,
that why you read it,
yes.
Mike? So you wanted to
So
learn to read?
I did, probably. It
Probably a
could
good
be. I mean, back in the
Okay.
70s, that
Oh.
very well could have been the actual reason that I was reading it. But now I know a little bit more how to read because I've done some big book reading, like, all of Little House on the Prairie and lots
Percy
of Dan
Jackson.
Gutman books and
Percy
some other
Jackson.
Dan books and Percy Jackson and El Defo. Although
Yes,
easier to read because there's pictures.
lots
But
of them.
there, now we have a list of things that we can put in the show notes.
If you like this episode, you should check out the ones below that we just said before.
Word. So anyway, we told a little bit about the story. So basically, Danny and the dinosaur run around town, and they hang out and they do some wacky
Fun
stuff.
stuff. Hey, can I back up? I'm going to back
Please
up a
do.
second. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. And we're back. So
Hi.
I remember reading the book to my girls, and the one thing I remember is, and I got a little apprehensive when I had to read this because we decided, 2 nights ago to read this book for today?
Yes.
Okay. And I thought I better find that book quickly because I remember reading it and going, oh, there's one short sentence per page, sometimes just one word. This will be easy. Page
And
15,
then
page 19, page 33, page 47.
for page 63.
Yeah, when I'm 64. I gave away the ending. I'm sorry. For those
It was
y'all,
quick enough.
yes, for those y'all watching.
I'll make a dream sequence
Oh,
so that nobody will ever see it.
SFX by Mike Walker. So I do remember that, but I also thought, well, I must have loved the book because I put it in the box of don't ever lose this book in Narnia. And I did love it. But I also thought, preparing for today, we always talk about when did we first discover the book?
Yes.
And when I opened it up to the very inside cover thing, I saw the word Lopez written in ink, which told me that this book came from Monica's house. That's Monica's maiden name. But then I also saw Belinda Collins hyphen 1971.
I was so on Belinda Carlisle when you started saying that. I was, I follow her on Facebook because I love the Go-Go's.
Oh,
We've talked about Jane Leland before.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
yeah.
But I love the Go-Go's too.
They're
No, they're
awesome.
so good. And as dads of daughters, we certainly like when a band is all women and they just do what they want to do and do their own thing.
And they are awesome.
And they're awesome. That helps.
Yeah.
So Belinda Collins, 1971, and there was all this. I'm going to hold this up for a second. This is what I'm talking about. For those of you just listening, there's Lopez and then Belinda Collins, 1971, and all of this scribbling.
Which is probably from a Lopez.
Probably from a Lopez. And what's even more fun, you know me and pens, you can tell that some of this is felt pen, the other is regular ballpoint. But the point is, Collins
Tell
is
me more about the art.
I will in a bit. The
Okay.
illustrations. Collins was Monica's next door neighbor. Monica's mom still owns the house that Monica was born and raised in, and the Collins was next door. And Belinda's mother, who has since passed away, but literally for decades, like she went to our wedding because she still lived in that house. So this was a Lopez book. Monica read this as a kid. She has no memories of it whatsoever, but I just found it in our books, read it to our girls, and we all loved it.
And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Monica did not receive that book as a gift.
Why are you going out on that limb? What makes that a limb?
A limp?
Limb.
I limp along with this song because no, that's it. It's all wrong. Because what was the year in that book? And that is the year I was born.
Right, 1971.
And she was not.
Correct. She was born
younger, way younger than me, 1985 or something like that, right? Right?
1995, I think.
Yeah.
She's from the 1900s, but barely.
I mean, she looks maybe over 30.
Maybe on a bad day.
Yeah.
But I thought you were either going to the date that Monica was born or the date this book was born, because you know me. This book was published, and it's by Sid Hoff. It's S-Y-D. I'm assuming that's Sid. Sid Hoff.
It is, because his real name is Sidney.
There you go.
Hoffman.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Did you do research?
No. Yes.
No, never.
Never. It's a new year. I thought I'd turn over a new leaf and actually talk about the research I did.
What? It was published in 1958. It says copyright 1958, and mine might even be from then.
Yeah.
Because there's no other date on mine, and boy, does it look it, but in a good way. In a good way.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and speaking of that, two things. First of all, I'll give you the short one because then we can move to the other. The first thing that I wanted to say was I did research, and I did not realize my phone was still making noise. And no, it won't.
My phone is like in my basement in a vault. Anyway.
You mean it's in your pocket?
Shh. You were saying
that one of the first things I found was there's actually a bunch of sequels to this book.
Wow.
Yeah. Which I did not know.
Huh.
But the really interesting part that I just found fascinating.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
I know. But so that was the very first book published in 1958, right?
You're kidding.
No. That's what you told me. You told me the very first book was 1958.
I thought you meant the very first book published in the entire year of 1958 among all the million. Like it was published.
It's a New Year baby book.
They press print January 1st, Eastern time zone, maybe even Nova Scotia. So yeah, this one was 1958.
Greenwich Mean Time.
In the Greenwich Mean Time.
Yes, but what I found utterly fascinating was when do you think the first sequel was published?
Well, normally I would think it was such a big hit that it was something like 1961 or 2, but I'm going to guess that it was unexpectedly much later.
Much later.
How much?
It was in the 80s.
What?
And can you kind of guess if I said 1980 blank, what it would be if it was 1958?
1988.
No. 1985.
Switchy. Wow.
to the future. Oh, wait, back to the future, which
Yes,
actually came out that year too.
it did. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. Anyway, one of those weird things, I just looked and I was like, oh, there were sequels. Interesting. And oh my God, 1985. That's so crazy. 58, 85. It's like a dip thong
Le
thing.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you a
Not a dip
question.
thong. What the
No,
hell
no,
is
no.
that called?
Silent letter?
The
A blend?
reverse.
A palindrome.
Yeah, kind of. It's a number palindrome.
Isn't that
Does that
like
make a sense? Make a sense. I think I've been reading this book over here too much.
Oh, yeah, you have. You mentioned the 85, the 58, 85. I'm wondering if, because why would a sequel be so much later? Maybe some of the kids that grew up reading the book read it to their kids. So maybe by the 80s, these kids were having kids, and then that was the Sid Hoff renaissance of the mid 80s.
It's the Sid Kid mid 80s Renaissance.
It's the Sid Hoffissance, the Sidissance. Okay, let's get into the book a little bit.
Yes, let's.
At roughly 18 minutes and
Oh
4
no,
seconds.
we've been talking about the book the whole time.
But we've been talking about it. Let's get back
Yes,
into it.
back into it.
Back into it.
We started right away.
We sure
saying
did.
the name of the book.
We did.
Not right away, but pretty, under 5 minutes, which is right away for us.
It's amazing. And we mentioned some pages, we showed a few pages, and then we started talking about other things.
And now, what do you want to talk about?
So I love the book. It's for the first page or two, I'm like, wow, this is really simple. But then again, it's a learning to read book. It is perfect for what it's supposed to be.
I can read.
Yes, exactly. And I can too. Ergo, I loved it. But one of the things that I noticed, and I remember from when I read it to my kids, goodness, 10 years ago, whenever it was, that the proportion size of the dinosaur changes a lot. Did you notice that?
I didn't.
Okay. You know me and those illustrations. I did, because you don't have the book in front of you, but there's a point where he's not that huge,
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another point where it says, around and around the block ran the dinosaur. And he's now
you can't see the end of his tail.
Exactly. And he's so big that the entire, now this block is like 3 row houses.
Yes.
But it's completely under him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm like, wow, he's pretty big. And then he's playing hide and seek with the kids, and he's too big to hide. And he's like hiding behind a lamppost. And he's no bigger than like an NBA player. So he goes from like standing over a 3 row house block to, being like given the fact that these are kids, probably just a really tall, normal human. And that didn't bother me, but I was just like,
it's kind of funny.
But
yeah.
It did stick with me all these years. So, but
real quick.
Yeah.
I just realized when I said, and you couldn't see his tail because it was behind the building.
Yeah.
Is that the tail of the thing that's in the book about the cities?
Oh yeah, Underground?
Yes.
Yes, it is. David McCulley, author of Underground. He read this book as a kid, and that's why he became an author.
And that's why he put that reptile tail.
Totally. He's like, I have got to find a career where I can use this reptile tail and tell a tall tale about the reptile tail.
Whoa.
Okay, I need to take a nap
now.
Snail.
Yeah.
There's that.
I digress. We're back.
You do. We're back. And then, so that was one of the things I noticed about the book, but I do really, really like it. It's really super fun, and it's just very imaginative.
It is.
It goes back to what our friend Dan Gutman, the author, said when he was talking about how he came up with so many ideas for his books. It's the what if.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if Sid thought, what if one of the dinosaurs in the museum came to life? And then from there, you have this amazing book.
Absolutely. Very nice. Very nice. I had a couple of other things that I left on a piece of paper upstairs. So first of all, my very first, second thing I found was that this was being published in 1958.
Mm-hmm.
This was only the second year of the I Can Read books.
Oh.
And I know that Frog and Toad
Mhm.
are friends. Um,
Yes, they are.
not only do I know that, but I know that they also were an I Can Read book.
Oh, fun. Okay, so the exact
And
same.
I believe, I swear that there was another author that we read that also had something, a huge amount of stuff to do with the I Can Read books. And I want to say that it was Richard Scarry.
Maybe he had written for them?
I think that, yeah, I think maybe even more than that, but I'm not sure. I didn't have enough time to actually really research all of that. So,
That's
but
okay.
ooh, tell us, tell us down in our comments down there,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
if you've done any research. Tell us about kind of the origins of the I Can Read books, and then maybe whoever owns that now can send us some books to read.
Well, in Scholastic Press, who does a lot of book fairs, and I
Yep.
think they are a major publisher of Dan Gutman's books and many other books, and we discovered, we being my family, many authors, including Dan Gutman, because of, I mean, that's the Scholastic Book Fair. That's a
Yep.
whole uh, publishing company.
Nationwide, crazy book selling thing.
Yes, one of those.
Yes,
And getting kids to read, which is the whole point.
exactly.
And also, I don't know if this was on Mr. Hoff's mind back in 1958, but one thing that we're discovering now, and I talk to a lot of parents who say, how can I get my boy to read? For some reason, there is more of an issue of getting boys to read than girls. And since this is a book about a dinosaur, who knows? Who knows if that was part of this? Is like, how do we get more boys to read? Well, how about
Right.
books about dinosaurs with a guy named Danny? I don't know.
Oh,
Mhm.
by the way,
Mm.
speaking of Danny,
Yes,
Dan,
yes,
happy January.
yes! It's January. Did we know that when we picked this book? I don't think we did.
I did.
Of course, you did. You know everything.
I don't know everything, but I was thinking about it because I was like, oh my god, we have to have Dan's. It's January. We can't bring Dan Cutman back, or can
Mm-mm.
we?
Hey.
Someday soon, but
Mhm.
not this January. Maybe next
No,
January.
January 2027.
But Dan Gutman put us in contact with another Dan that
Yay.
we will be having on the show very soon
Yes.
as part of our January festivities.
As a little bit of a preview, I will show you this. Do you have it too? You do indeed.
Yes, indeed, I
Yay.
do. Save that receipt, tax
It's
deductible.
tax deductible.
And it's a new year.
Although, you know what though? That was last year when I bought it. Yeah, I got to get that soon.
Yeah.
April 15th is
Oh,
coming up soon. No, but the point is, for those of you just listening, Dan Yacarino is going to be on our show soon. He's going to be our second author guest as part of January. And the book I just showed was Piccolo, which is one of his books. And we're going to read it, talk about it, talk to him, etc.
and talk about many other things,
Yes.
which brings me back to this
Mhm.
book because Dan Yacarino's artwork and art style is very 50s-y, if
Oh,
that's a
yeah.
word. And this being a 50s book is
Yes.
very 50s-y.
Yes. 50Z,
I
our
don't know
new
what the
word du
I
jour.
don't know what this is, but
Okay.
it kind of makes a heart
Hmm. How do they do that? Like this?
without, I don't know, or like that.
My heart has eyelash. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
I left my harp in San Francisco.
Mhm.
So
Mm.
talking about the art is very 50s-y, very
Yes.
50s style,
Mhm.
reminded me of a couple of different things,
Okay.
reminded me of Dennis the Menace.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, and another, oh, I can't remember right now, but I'll remember later and put it in and post when nobody's listening. But there's another cartoon,
Mhm.
maybe it's kind of Richard Scarry-ish, or oh,
Family
no.
Circle?
No, no.
And it's not Peanuts, obviously.
Oh, no, it was Peanuts. It reminded me of Peanuts a little bit. Like
Okay.
there were it's just the 50s style of cartoon art. And there's another one that I can't remember right now, but it's just so interesting to see how everybody kinda influences everybody in
Yes.
these things.
And since you brought up the Peanuts, you may remember the first year or two was a certain style. Things were kind of what you're talking about. And now that I'm looking here at Sid Hoff's Danny and the Dinosaur, it's similar to the first year or two because the Peanuts. Remember the Peanuts changed
Yes.
in the first year or two.
Yeah.
The style changed. This reminds me of that first style.
Yes, exactly.
You know what I mean?
But it really reminds me of Dennis the Menace.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Family Circle.
Yep. I could see that.
Anything else about the book before we get on to our dad jokes?
Oh my goodness, no. Dad jokes, time. Go.
Okay. I was going to cheat.
Yes.
Because I was like, I got to find a dad joke that is based on dinosaurs because you know they exist.
Yes.
And I was going to look on the Google Net web and search it up. But I have not one. Search it up. But I have not one, but two dad joke books. And I thought, well, I was looking through my dad joke book number 2, which is this one.
Oh, is that
Dad
the one you went out
jokes.
and bought?
Yeah. Yes.
That
No.
you lost last time?
No. No, it's not the one that I bought and lost. This is Dad Jokes book number 2. This was in my stocking. This Santa brought me this.
Aww.
And I'm not kidding.
That's awesome.
Which means I can't tax deduct it, but I'll find a way. Dad Jokes, The Good, the Bad, the Terrible by Jimmy Nero. And I thought, what's really cool, I'm looking through the book, and in almost every single one, a major word is in bold. So you can quickly, like I looked through the animal chapter, are there dinosaurs? That there weren't.
Nice. Oh.
But I thought,
because they're not animals. They're reptiles.
Exactly. But do you know what this is right there?
Get it? A table of contents.
It's a table of contents. Yep.
Wow.
And watch this. I had been looking through the chapter called Just Animals and Barely Funny Humor.
Yes.
Chapter 2 is called Dangerous Dinos and Monsters.
Whoa.
So I thought I'll probably find a dino dad joke there. And I did. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sitting down?
No. But I'm listening.
Okay.
Seattle.
What are prehistoric creatures called when they sleep?
I don't know.
Dino snores. Okay, Mike, come back.
Dino snores. That's hilarious. Okay, so this is my book again.
Oh, I love it. Yep.
It's the same as Circumference, the one I did last time.
Yeah.
And what I said was that I just wanted to open the book and pick one. So I'm doing that. And usually there's 4 in here, but there's only one on this one.
So you have to read it.
I have to read it. What does a zombie vegetarian eat?
What does a zombie vegetarian eat? Plantains? I don't know.
Grains. Grains. Says it real small down there. And then there's corn. Because it's a corny joke.
Oh, I like the multiple layers.
Just like the table of contents.
Exactly.
Lord.
I love our dad jokes. They're so fun.
I do. They're so fun. Awesome. Well, I think we can both say that we really like Danny and the Dinosaur.
Absolutely.
And as I was looking over to get my other book, hang on.
Mike, where'd you go? Recall Life. He's back.
So I have no idea what this book is, but it's in my house, so somebody read it.
Danny's Doodles.
Danny's Doodles.
Okay.
And since we don't have another Dan to interview, I thought, I looked over and I was like, Dan, these noodles, doodles, poodles? That could be a book for this month.
I like it. I'm writing it down. That's how much I like it.
In in awkwardness,
yes,
I actually have the book. So
okay,
I don't know what the hell that meant.
Okay, but you know what we're going to record soon.
Yep.
Oh, you're right. Wait, time out. So before I forget, Danny the Dinosaur by Sid Hoff. Absolutely love it. And after I read it, I go.
And then Yeah. Then Monica comes over and says, "What the hell's going on?
Yeah,
What is
Monica's
this, 1971?"
I was negative 1400 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, coffee,
Okay.
elixir of life.
Love coffee. And speaking of love, since you loved this episode, could y'all please share it with all of your friends and family and acquaintances and even strangers? We're on all the places where you listen to podcasts. You can get in touch with us. There's links below. We also have an email address. It's called dadsonbooks@gmail.com. Don't know how we came up with that. We had a creative burst of creativity.
Oh, yeah. Creative burst of creative bursting straight
Okay,
into
we
divinity.
did hire an ad firm, but we had to
Yes.
pay them in our future earnings because all of our earnings are in the future. All right. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you enjoyed your festivities over the past month. And welcome to January
It's January. Ciao, 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 ciao.
on Dads on Books.
Books.
Thanks.
Happy reading. Bye.
Oh, happy reading.
Oh, happy reading.
We forgot that last time.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you pressed stop yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, man.